The last season of Book 1, Chapter 4. I make it almost all the way to Quinn's house just by creeping quietly and sticking to backyard. But then I hit Oak Street. Oak Street is flooded with zombies. I decide to hop to the fence and go across the football field that borders Quinn's house. Usually I steer clear of the big open fields like that, 'cause they're a death trap. But it would take ages to get around. And I'm just way too pumped to see my best buddy. Halfway across the football field, though, I make the mistake. Because halfway across the football field, I run into a dozer. Dozers are just straight up giant monsters. We zombies, but seem prefer for the living. Traveling alone unlike the zombies. Horns for stabbing, hurting, piercing all their bad stuff. Super strong, whip zombies around like ragdolls. Thick skin protects internal organs. Dead zombie oxymoron. Since dozers were never people to begin with, I don't feel so bad when I destroy him. I just told myself because I'm a monster slayer, because I am, and that's awesome. I reach for a grapefruit raid, using one of those to the eyes of the dozer, who will stun it long enough for me to dash to safety. But I'm stopped where I hear the familiar thundering roar. A second dozer behind me. I'm a real pickle, and I hate pickles. And pickles, the food I hate, pickles, like when you're in a jam. Oh, they're funny enough. I do love jam. Red raspberry. Perfectly. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I hear a, flint, kashmak, wood. It's Quint, my savior, the only guy I know who would ever own a roof-mounted arrow launcher. Jack, move swiftly. I sprint past the still gargling dozer, leaving the second in the dust. Down the dirt pathway, up and over the wooden fence, and into Quint's backyard. And there waiting for me is a whole mess under the Enden suckers. Time to go work. Chapter 5. The undead freak comes at me in a wave. First, an old man zombie. He's got one eyeball dangling out, and because against my cheek he lungers at me. It still makes a sound like grog. I dive under the outstretched hands. Coming up, I'm starving into an old lady zombie. Must be like a 90. She gets my shirt, but I shirk it off. I can see the back door to Quinn's house, and I spot a different path. The picnic table, I dash across. And leap off the picnic table using one zombie's bat. Bold, moldy head as a little step and grab onto the tire swing. Quint, open the door. Quint yanks open the sliding door just as a hulking, half-frozen zombie man steps into front of it. His throat is missing. Just a bunch of garnering old flesh there. He comes at me. I practically jumping. I have no choice but crack. Quint slams into the peto door shut behind me. Just in time to 3 zombies stumble into the glass and bounce out like a bad 3 stew spit. Quinn sliced his back baked chicken table against the glass and made a makeshift barricade. I get to my feet, eyes wide. I can't believe it. It's him. It's really him. Quinn Baker, the best friend. Harrison's a movie theater popcorn butter. Own man cap. Always working on a new gadget or experiment. Pocket watch for looking dorky. Non-athletic foot. Wears a lab coat and a jacket for no reason. I'm afraid you are dead this whole time. Asking, a scientist never truly dies. Quinn says, he lives on through his research. I groan, but yes, I'm also regular, normal, alive. Quinn says, I want to groan again, but I can't help but laugh. I'm so happy to see my buddy. Secret handshake time, buddy. We have a secret handshake? Yeah, remember? We worked around that whole afternoon one time. We had that big plan. We were going to do the handshake when we passed in the hallway so people would know we had cool secrets going on and they were up to stuff. Remember? Miss Scratcher. Eventually remember. How'd it go again? I think you grabbed my ankle and a finger flicked your elbow. There was also some ear tugging, I think. Quinn was confused. Just tug my ear, Quint. I'm not tugging your ear. Come on, just a little tug to get my handshake started. Jack, I think you should give on the secret handshake. I should. We bump fist. Can't go wrong with the classics. I follow Quinn to his room, the lab, as he calls it. On the way upstairs, I pull out my list of the feed and check out the box next to make it to Quinn's house without dying. Another feed down. Another pat on the back for Jack. Quinn's house. The same house where I spend most every day after school in the past 6 months. Different feelings now. But I can't wrap my noggin around why. Whoa, you're partying pretty hard, huh? Where'd you hide the girls? This is all research. I learned much. It looks like we have 3, possibly 4 creatures in the Momua class, Quinn says. Hold it, stop the train, I said. I thought we were playing video games. Quinn grins. A poi. Sigh, I was right, it was trap. Quinn continues. I'm about to begin the classifying them by genus and species, then grading their skill sets, and abilities. You mean like baseball players? I asked. Quinn rolls his eyes. No, Jack. Not like baseball players. Like X-Men? I asked. Quinn grins a little. Hey, I say, until realizing why how it seems so different. Where are your parents? Quinn is silent for a moment. He stares at the floor like he's studying it. They were on vacation, remember, so I don't know. I'm hoping they're out there somewhere, maybe on the west, safe. Oh, I say softly. And what about the weird babysitter day off with you? Oh, she saw me first straight away. I laugh, sort of. Half laugh, no less. 1/3 laugh. After that, we just sat for a while, neither of us really speaking. I cough into my hand and say, hey Quinn, is it true what was on the news those first few days? That the monsters and zombies came to eat the East Coast first. So everyone went west. And out there, the army was like prepared to stop them. And wakes up in the ceiling. He thinks for a moment. I have no idea. I only know as much as I see. And what do I see? Monsters and zombies everywhere. Very few survivors. And turns now, down, so far down. No way to know anything else. Do you think maybe we should try to go west? I asked, even though I don't really want to leave. Quinn shakes his head. Absolutely not. Safest option is to stay here and stay safe. It all said going to come. We should be in a secure location waiting for it. We sit in silence again for a while longer. Quinn keeps his nose burying the research, while I hurriedly read through the comic books. The way out of this horror, the missing parents, the zombified babysitter fills up the room. I can't barely breathe. I got the Quinn out of his house. Finally, I started to say, trying to sound cheerful. We'll split, but we'll go back to the treehouse. You'll have to see it. It's checked out and way better than it could used to be. But Quinn, of course, is not having all my research here. Can't leave. Not possibly. Buddy, I say. I figured out how to make my own Mountain Dew. Quinn looks up. He brings toys. I'll gather my things. Quinn, buddy, I trust you in all things, but you got a plan for this. Getting cruel though. We're all against town with getting us eaten. Butterfinger, Quinn stole from the walker 2 months ago. Some junk we don't need. More junk we don't need. Sports Illustration Swimsuit Edition. Damn, Quinn's that. Quinn said he has a means of transportation, so I followed him down onto the pitch-black garage. It smells like gasoline and sawdust. He fills up the light switch, and what I see, man, I have to pick up my jaw up to the floor. Now literally that is something zombies do. I'm starting not a bad to the bone. Papa's field. I began with my mom's pickup truck, Quinn says, and I just started adding things. I was so impression. Now pay attention, Jack, he said. I began detailing the truck's gizmos and gadgets. It's amazing what a smart kid can do when no one bugging for him to finish his homework or change his socks. Arrow turrets, bottle rocket launchers, fuzzy mice for silence. Many boxes of brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. Storage for loot nabbed from the Best Buy. Butterscotch singers. Tire chains for rolling over monsters. Reinforced windows to keep zombies outside. Fuzzy dice for looking cool. Arrow turret. Skull hood entertainment, not real, just cattle. Horn paints the Star Trek theme. Battering ram for battering monsters. Possum injector seat. Just kidding. We spend the next hour stuffing Quinn's research and equipment and action figures into Big Mama. Once we have it all loaded up, Quinn paused. One thing, do you have an idea how to drive? You were 13 years old, I said. Quinn's face sagged. Right. So I play like 200 hours and need the speed. Of course, I know how to drive. I'm practically an expert, Jack. Smash! We get back to the treehouse with no major issues. When you roll back, it's the zombie horde outside and the old skating rink and forces me back toward the center of the town. Back past to the roofs of CVS, passing the store's remains. I slow down just enough to see if Barg is still hanging around. I don't see him. That worries me. Barg is out there somewhere and he has a sense. But I push the thoughts to my back of my mind. But today is good, and I'm now running with it. Thoughts are ginormous beasts, and tonight is every better. Clint and I are cooking our good bar s'mores and getting ready for a plan to Mario Kart. For the first thing in a long while, everything feels right. Clint has been found, and now I'll use the Mega Smart Science brain to help me find June. They'll turn I'm a complete of the ultimate feat of apocalypse success. Chapter 6.